children from
It's like the best I've ever done in Call of Duty.
Okay.
Ooh, blind sight.
Okay, there's this kid in my chorus class. This is something I did recently. He's a bit mentally, like, fucked up, I guess you could say. He was in the special classes in middle school. So, he's really fucking gullible. So I sat there. We mess with him every day. The first thing I did to him is I sat there around Christmas time. I'm like, hey, dude, did you know that the Polar Express is based off a true story? And he's like, no. I'm like, yeah, have you ever been to Illinois? The train, they have train tracks there, magically go to the North Pole. He's like, sweet. And then I'm sitting there, because, like, him and this little kid are always talking about video games and shit. I'm like, hey, guys.
Oh, you mean Mike?
Oh, shit. and, like, he was sitting there. And we like to fuck with him.
How do I add it? Hold on.
We like to fuck with them because they think they know so much about games, and I mind fucked them because I'm like, okay, who we're gonna fight, Metroid or Zelda? And I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for it to just click in their heads. They're like, I don't know. I mean, who would really win in a fight? Because they think this is like, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're just dumb. And eventually, I'm like, wait, did you think I was being serious? I'm like, y'all so dumb. And one of them broke down crying.
You're an asshole.
Wait, what was this?
But Nick isn't one at all for calling his teacher Droopy Face.
I made a mentally deficient kid cry. I think there's no easy way to tell that story.
Not really.
I mean,
Whoa.
I'm saving some stories. So.
I think I'll go.
Arnell, you wanna go?
Yeah.
Okay, Arnell, go.
Have fun. Oh, I've seen this map.
I think one of the worst times of my life, I wasn't even fully born yet. Like, they thought I was going to be a boy. So, like, my parents already planned my name was going to be Adrian and everything, and it came out, and I was a girl. It's like, that's just messed up. That was awful. And then, later on in my life, some girl's like, oh, you're such a cute boy, and like, what?
I got disconnected.
It's pretty horrible. It's for me. I mean,
Where are the drugs?
she was a cute person. Awkwardly saying that. Let's see, what's the
my game.
worst time of my life?
It happens to me all the time, Death. That's what they need to fix on PC.
Oh, the worst thing I've done.
Randomly get disconnected or game crashes.
I recall a time of... Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of bad stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
I mean, I don't do a lot of bad things.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I don't
worst
have
thing
any-
I've done when I was a child was I stole rocks from a gas station. The worst thing about that was I was forced to take them back. They're like, thanks for our rocks, and it was so stupid.
Were they like actual like rocks, or were they little things?
Like they were
from,
just little
bushes?
pebbles. They weren't even real rocks. They were just fake little rocks. That
Were
looked
those
cool.
were they those things you like put in bowls for like show or something?
Yeah.
Lightning strike on standby.
I kicked my sister in the face unintentionally.
I kicked my brother in the balls once. It was pretty funny.
I was watching Karate Kid and we were practicing our moves.
Same thing happened with me and my brother.
Bad.
I've got one of those.
Who else? Got one.
Oh, yeah, then
Ooh, what a
that
dick.
condom fairy story I told you about.
Is it bad?
Oh, it's not bad necessarily, but
She already told it.
Yeah, I told you earlier, remember?
Can you guys back out for me?
No.
No, not yet.
I might just use some of the ones I'm getting tomorrow just to make like water balloons out of them and throw them at people.
Oh, I got one. Okay. I got a couple.
Water balloons come up and he knows.
Well, you said water. Alright, so one time, these are bad things I've done.
With water.
One time I was in a water gun fight.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I see where
I ran out of water.
Impeding it, didn't you?
No. I took the gun and threw it at the kid. And I broke his knee.
Oh my god!
No, I'm just gonna say
Now
it's my brother.
Yeah, that's his brother. I broke his, And then we became best friends.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a bad story. That wasn't terrible. That was an awesome thing.
You told my kids fucking eat.
Oh yeah, the worst moment ever for me.
I
I just
have another
remembered.
worst moment.
In elementary school, remember how I broke my wrist?
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing like this game called Octopus, and we had a midget in our class, and she was one of the taggers. And she was chasing me down. I was like, no, I got this. So I was running like on the very edge of the corner, like on it's like on the sidewalk, that part that dips down into the street. I was like walking on the edge of that, and then she just like tries to like tag me, but instead she like roughly pushes me. I fall and I like break my freaking wrist. I'm like, what? And I'm like crying. It's like I'm tall. I'm 5'6" in like 5th grade, and she's a midget, literally a midget, and I just got my wrist broken because a midget pushed me. And then since then, everyone kept saying, I knew she was racist, I knew it. They're like, what? So now everyone thinks she's racist, and she's like, no, I'm not racist, please don't sue me. It's like, sue you.
Oh no, this isn't a confessional.
It's
You
not
don't have to say
confessional.
all this depressing
I
stuff.
have another one. This is more
All the
like
stories so far have just made me feel like duty.
Why?
I know something really bad that I've done before.
Oh, did it make
I brought
you
a certain.
Wait, I have one more.
Go for it.
Okay.
Come on, Drew, why did it make you feel bad?
So, one time,
oh
me
shit.
and my brother were playing, like water balloon fight, or whatever. I filled one with paint and pee.
Oh
And
god.
I threw it at him. And it was just all over the place. He smelled like piss, and he was blue.
Glitter glue.
It was,
that nice?
it was like paint for like leftover from my room, from my study, and it was fun.
Something really
I
bad.
have another one. This one's actually kind of hilarious. Me and my brother, we were little. I would say I was 5 years old, and there was this movie called Jingle All the Way. So like there was these two kids who always fight about being Turbo Man. So me and my brother decided to play that game, fighting over Turbo Man. I got a little over carried away, and I slammed my brother's face into one of the railings on my stairway, and I slit his head open.
What about the time when he shut the power off, and you went insane, and you got ski, whatever fucking push sticks?
Yeah, at this time, like, if my brother tried to piss me off, I'll flip out. So, I got a ski pole, and we started the fight. Like, I gave him one, and we, like, pretended, like, we did a sword fight type deal thing. And I got really pissed off, so I just took it and bent the thing in half.
Yeah, and not only that, he put holes in his wall,
Yeah, but that happens on a
broke
common...
glass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have one that was actually
there's
very
like 30
recent.
holes, just for me.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I have another one.
Wait, I have one that's really
This one's
quick.
really bad.
I have one
Well,
that's really quick.
I'll go
I
after
added a
Nick.
certain somebody to our Skype calls, and it caused a ruckus. There we go.
Alright, hold on. Alright. It was me and Tommy Lara. And Will Delaney.
Drug dealer?
No.
Good job with the names, Nick.
Okay.
Oh, shh.
And,
Don't do drugs, kids.
yeah, don't do drugs. It's bad.
Unless you
Make
want to
sure
have
it's
You're
fuck like
Jimi
this.
Hendrix.
Drugs are awesome.
Okay. So,
I promote them.
this guy, like, disrespected Tom.
Oh,
So we're like, no, you can't disrespect him.
What's that
So,
game?
we were like, we made him kiss his shoe. We were like, kiss his shoe. He had this big boot. You know, mine, Tom, he's like 6 something.
Oh,
he's
yeah, I was
400 pounds.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was dog shit on his boot.
Yeah, there was dog shit on his boot, and we made him kiss it.
oh
And
god.
then when he kissed it, Tom, like, I was like, I told him to do this, but I didn't know he was gonna actually do it.
Let's back out this game.
And he, alright. And he kicked him in the nuts, because I told him to. And I was like, you didn't really mean it. And it was just crying all over the floor. It was bad.
Can you invite me?
God.
Those were steel-toed boots, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
That's all he wore.
Okay.
Alright, I have one.
Hold on, no. Here's a mind-blowing fact right.
Wait.
Listen to
Wait.
this. Mind-blowing
Wait.
fact. Pi
Alright.
is 3.14 backwards.
Okay, shut up.
Go away.
Alright, so
Alright,
it's more
Arnell,
of
you-
a worst moment thing. So, me and Insta here were having a talk that GameStop had the one copy left of Guild Wars Eye of the North. So I told Nick, okay, I'm gonna go get it. So I was at a friend's house to borrow a bike, and he told me that me and Massive were gonna go to GameStop and get it. I'm like, but dude, I'm already on the way there. He's like, we'll see who gets there first. So I managed to get there first, and I see them walking through the GameStop when I had the copy in my hands. So that, like, I don't know if this is karma or anything. I wind up getting in a bike accident about 10 minutes later. I slipped my leg, I broke 2 of my fingers, and I almost got hit by a truck. So I had to run because I didn't want to get it back on the bike. 'Cause I cut my leg open down to like the muscle, so I couldn't really move it that well. So I had to run down to my friend's house, tell him, yeah, I fell off your bike. It's at some lady's house. It's on the lawn, so you could just go there and pick it up. And then I had to go to the hospital. All of that, just get a video game. So but then I get a call from Insta's mom. Where is Insta? Like, I can't see him. Him and his friend, I haven't seen them all day. And they're not home, and they're not answering the phone. I'm like, oh, last time I saw them, they were like, going to GameStop. It turned out to be you guys went all the way down to Stony Brook, which was like a 5-hour walk. But I already told you guys I was getting it, so I don't know why you did that.
We didn't know you were actually gonna go get it.
That turned.
Wait, alright
game I
guys,
was
we're gonna
like-
do part 2 now.
I haven't gone yet.
I'm ending.